Generic greetings and welcome back once again to PowerWash Simulator, where in the previous episode, once again, well, cleaning because that's the nature of the beast, and we've got this tree mansion up to 77% clean. In this episode, we are pretty much just finishing it off, and that is mainly the underside, which is going to be, I think, one of the more troublesome bits of this map, but we shall see how we get on. As always, cleaning and some chilling, that is the aim of the game here, using the 15-degree yellow nozzle to try and get the upper deck joist here. And let's see if we can get to the end. My intention is, yeah, there we go, to try and clean to that joist there, so all the way to that one. I'm just pressing tab and you can see that, oh, there's actually quite a lot that is in need of a clean there. So yeah, we can't do everything, I guess, right up to that, so we'll have to take some time and take our care doing that, obviously with as much caution as we can. Caution is the right word, but thoroughness, I think. But yes, we can get up to that beam right along there. At this stage up here, obviously once we get to here, it's going to be a little more problematic, and then we'll have to use all of these here. So it's going to be a lot of looking up and probably a lot of back-breaking, sort of neck-wrenching agony that we have to go through, but we will get there in the end. So on the previous episodes, as I said, we were cleaning away and doing quite well around here, and I think this has been the longest time we have ever spent on one map. This will be, I think, 4 episodes in total now. So overall, it's been quite a ways there. Obviously, you can see I'm just doing my best to clean the one side. What I'm doing is cutting in. I'll just turn that around and get in there. Seems to be that these joists are, I don't know if you noticed there, but the joists are not directly... Oh yeah, look at that. They're not actually directly on that. They're actually standing a little bit proud of it. Okay, I thought them joists there were directly connected to the ceiling, but apparently they are not. So there you are. So just going to spend a little bit of time here cleaning this big upper deck center joist, it is called, to there. Alright, and then we're just going to work our way along and obviously get in between these beams and get all these as clean as we possibly can, which, well, is 100%. That's what we were aiming for, so let's just go ahead and, oh yeah, that was clean quite nicely there. And then we'll do this side as well. Obviously, we've got this table in the way, so that is going to provide us with an additional mobility challenge, but we can work around that. I'm just going to, I think, cut in this bit and then work our way down. I have tried with the 40-degree, and I've also actually, have I got the long nozzle on? I have got the long nozzle on, that's fine. And we are using the Prime Vista 3000. So yeah, I have tried with the 25 green nozzle as well as the 40-degree white nozzle, and once again, just seem to find that the most efficient for the speed in which I sort of get to default, as it were, cleaning-wise, is this one. So we are going to stick with it. Obviously, there will be bits that we've missed. We accept that this is the case, and that's alright. We just have to come back when we need to. There we go. And then we'll work on this side as well. I'll get the joist as well. Like I said, I didn't realise that that joist is actually standing a bit proud of the flooring. I thought the flooring was right on top of it. I guess it would be the underside, as it says here. Yeah. No problem. As long as we know, and now we do. So this is already clean, which is curious, because I can't remember specifically going ahead and cleaning this side, but that's alright. There is missing link fact. Their scent is very much like that of a muskrat, and they seem to crouch right down when marking their territory to appear much smaller than they actually are. There you go. That means we are on 80% 4 stars. Excellent. Get this joist in one go. Yep, there we are. And then just finishing the underside. I guess a lot of the spraying we'll have completed because of the... So when we did the outside, we'll have hit it that way. Yeah, that makes sense. This tree is going to prove a little bit troublesome. Certainly will hinder our cleaning progress. nice little ting noise there. And then, oh, apparently that was done as well. Other noises of surprise are available. Right, okay, so that is now pretty much sorted. I think I want to clean... Do I want to clean all this side? I think I do. So I'm going to go up here, and this is where we can get in much quicker and much easier to this side. Oh, doesn't matter. I was about to say I'm going to drop down and make sure that joist is 100% clean, but as you saw there, it was. So just getting the underside. Obviously there's bits I've missed along the way. And I'll have to attack this from the other side as well. Actually, that's a nice thing, just to try and get this main joist done, and then we get the overspray on it as well. This is a central joist. And it might not look like we've done a lot. Or rather, it might not look like we've got a lot to do, but on the other side is totally covered in filthy, so we have to do the other side as well. Don't think I'm going to try and do the end, because this will have to be shifted anyway to get over there. Just trying to get joists. I'm getting everything from this side as best I can, and then I'll go to the other side. There we go. You see there's bits right under there that I haven't got, and that one's not even clean. I am aware of it. Because I need to attack it from the other side. And also under there, that railing I think, it says upper deck rim joist. We'll look for that later on. So this is not a hugely problematic task, I don't think. It's just because of the angle. It can be somewhat trying at times. Joist done as well. I think I said I could probably clean it from the ground, and it looks like that is the case. There we go. It's that bit there. Over there, I think. It's done. Just not that. Where is the missing bit? Is it all that? Oh yeah, that's all classed as the rim. There we go. There's that done. Right, good. Just going to stick with this directional one, because I think what's best is if I pick this up, put it there, and actually just see what we can do from here. That seems to be just as efficient. Is getting on that step, getting on that bit of scaffolding. It's not as quick. And there are the odd little sections that I'm missing. But I'm not having to fight standing on the scaffolding. Because I'm looking up and turning just the way the mouse works. You can see I'm actually more doing this than going straight across. Must be this side. Yeah. Okay. So I'll move that out the way. Like that. Just that section there. This getting the joists as well as the undersides. There we go, there's on the undersides. I'm going to try and come back to this though. I reckon we have to get under there. It's just hitting it. Yeah, there you go. So there's a couple of angles that are challenging while you're on the ground. But no deal breakers, certainly. This is... Is this the most... Is that the highest one? Yeah, that's the highest one. And we've already done under here. So really, this is the one that we're saving till last. And there's edging around here as well. So, yeah, you have to do all this. But, I mean, if I was just to... I'm not altering my speed here. I'm just going around at the standard pace. Let's see how clean I can get this in just one brief pass, just to mix it up a little bit. If this was real life, all these wood chips would be absolutely flying. There'd be pebbles and gravel and stones and all sorts of stuff absolutely everywhere. You say I haven't done the inside, I'm just trying to do the outside and see if it would... No, we're not going to get it. We're not going to get away with it. I thought we might get away with it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we have got away with it pretty much. I thought we'll do that and see how far we can get, but that was quite successful. Anyway, back to the roof. See, if I just go straight from left to right, I'd have to take at least 2 or 3 passes with it. But to be honest, that worked, didn't it? But it's not as satisfying. I'm all about that satisfying spraying. So I've done that, and there's little bits missing that we have to go back, and no, I don't find it as moreish as doing that and seeing the perfect, almost perfect anyway, bit of wood back over, and then this side. This will be another one of those times when you have to hit it with this, and then you get that ting noise here. Might as well attack it with this one, because we know we're going to have to go back in anyway. I haven't tried with the cleaner. It's something I just decided, no, we're not gonna use that on here. Can't imagine the cleaner would be of great use, although I don't know, a huge flat surface like this. I think the distance is the main prohibiting factor. What's prohibiting at the moment is this in the way. %85% clean. At least the power washer. At least we can use the stairs, to be fair, and stand here and get in there. Yeah, it's good. Getting that might be problematic, or is that classed as that part as well? No, it's classed as that. Still have that underside to do. I thought there'd be a little section in there. I'll take my time, I'll work around that one. There we go. So, there is just... under there. And that joist fine. This one is to do. I'm attacking it with the directional one. I guess it'll be on this side as well. Yeah. I don't know if it's worth trying to cut in around with this or not. I don't think so. I think for this one I will actually try and pick up... It's not going to fit, is it? These cameras in the way. Closest place I can put it is there. Is that going to help out? Not really. And we end up just sliding off it anyway. Right, I think that is a bit of an omen, if there ever was one. What I'll do then, I'm going to clean this big joist. Oh, there we go. I've cleaned the big joist. It is now clean. That and it didn't take too long. As we were cleaning it, it got that ting noise. So yeah, so that is, I think, half. there. I'm gonna switch to that. I think the time it takes. Probably the best thing. There you go, yeah. Because you can just cut right in. All of that. And even at like a quite far distance, you're getting a lot of cleaning. Still loads of bits remaining. So I could just do the ends. And actually tack them at a different angle as well, that'll help. And there's that railing on the outside. Okay, good. Let's just work on this one. After this map, there is only, at the time of recording, one left, I think. Oh no, there might be more than one. But it's definitely a lot smaller. And that's desirable. Just place that down. Oh, that's a lot quicker. As one would imagine. I'm just going to stand near the edge. No real decent way of getting that choice clean, because when you stand on the ladder here, you see I'm not pressing anything, I'm just slowly going down. There we are. See, something tells me it might be best to do all the joists and then come back. But then I don't think it much matters. I'm looking forward to spending some more cash, but sadly there's nothing to spend it on at this stage in the game. There really isn't anything to spend it on. Okay. There's that clean. Good. Yeah, if we do all the joists, it means that we've got loads of overspray onto those. And then coming back, it means we've got, I guess, less to do, although probably works out about the same in terms of time. Jump to this. And I get that. And back to that one. I think someone did put in a previous comment about a drinking game. Every time I say overspray, take a sip of beverage. Fair point, well made. I do mention it often. Today, beverage is apparently stuck in my throat. That's an ice cold Pepsi Max, I think. Because apparently the Sun's Corona has come for a visit where I live. And I think at the time of recording it is in the... it's 27 degrees. I think it was 29 earlier. Either way, warm for where we live. A lot of people go, oh yeah, you should live in, you know, and then insert XYZ country here. Where it's, you know, that's like, you know, that it's like that in the shade. Fair enough. But, may I point out that UK houses are built to preserve heat, not to get rid of it, and we don't have air conditioners as standard as a rule. So yeah, that's it can be a problem. And obviously we're just not acclimatised to it. We're used to a summer where generally you get about 3 hours of sun throughout, you know, the entirety of the summer, and the rest of the time it's a grey, drizzly day. That's a general. Back to the matter at hand. I wonder if we're going to get different biomes, like we're cleaning in like a really cold place in this game. Different weather and such. That would be good. Play on a map where it's raining, you don't have to do anything, you stand there for a while. Slowly watch the car get cleaned. So we're on 89%. There's that joist done. Good. Back to this side then. And slowly work along. I'm currently crouched. I don't know if that's the best thing to do, because if we're crouched... Nah, it doesn't. I was going to say, we go slower when we're crouched, but... thinking... is the trade-off of being a little bit shorter good for the speed, but it's not. It just didn't work. How much money will we have once we clean this? Once this is fully cleaned, I would imagine we've got nearly £4 grand. I mean, we've already got 3,624. So we've still got a decent amount of cash now anyway. That's a very good amount of cash. Anyone to have. Clean that joist. Probably have to work from the other side. Obviously these joists are quite long as well because these are in the middle. I was going to say that's not wanting to be cleaned, that one. I think that's, yeah, starting to get shorter now. I feel like I'm standing on something. Is the tree? Yeah, the roots of the tree are there. Or at least the base of the stump of the tree, should I say. More accurately. Let me switch over this. It's just easier to switch to this and just do that. And I don't think there's much doubt that there'll be bits missing. Like, we did do a bit of a once-over in previous episodes, checking the... well, that's that. Checking the bits that we've missed, and we did find a couple. Mainly on the house up on the top floor. That's where I think a lot of the bits that I'd missed have, were sort of noted, really. Let's just work over here. There we are. And I can already see that there's like a ring that goes around this tree. So we'll have to clean as well. Which will be fun doing that. There we go. And just doing this joisty bit, most of the ones in the centre are already cleaned up to about half of their percentage requirement. That's good. I'm going to just attack this last joist with this one here, just to see what it would be like. I'm also working around the tree trunk here. Going around here. Side. I've got the ring around the tree. What's it says? Just says upper deck rim joist. And I think all that's cleaned. Right, just to finish off the main underpaneling bit here. A lot of bits I missed there. I'll go back. Curious. Yeah, I thought it might be something like that. Bit naughty of the developers to put those in like that. But at least they don't make you use the scaffolding. If they forced you to move it around, then I think that would be an unnecessary requirement. That's for the really extra hard challenge mode where you have to buy water. There are challenge modes in the game now, and some of them do have a requirement for a certain amount of water usage. So you only have a certain amount of water, I believe. Not personally tried them. I've not ruled out trying them in the series, but that was never the goal of the series at the start. It was always about the chill factor of the game. Use our direct nozzle just to pour right across there. Not seeing much. Still doesn't clean that section. I can't see why. I'm just going to give it a good soaking. No, it's not doing it. Alright. There we go. We are on 93%. And we still have another bit of the underside to do. All of this is not going to be 93, we've got under there to do as well. But I think the stairs I've done. Seems to be some really stubborn grime on this. On the underside here. Switch to this. There we go. Out of interest. Yeah, can confirm. Fairly useless. I mean, the cleaner's good, but we have to go back over it anyway, or use loads of cleaner. The cleaner in combination with the scaffolding would most likely yield the best results. So, we could try that. We so desire. At this stage, I do not desire. I think it's fine doing what we're doing now. It's just a couple of bits of this. Spin around that side. Working back. Obviously we're at the over the halfway point now, so all of these will be a bit shorter. I mean, you could just do this and zip back and forward, but you know, let's start in the middle. Yeah, start right in the middle. Okay, I apologise. That's something I really cannot stomach doing again. Start at the end and work your way along. Although, to be fair, we sort of did start in the middle of a lot of it, especially when it comes to the joist work. I'm like, let's just go from, let's just do that. Get all of them in one. Or at least a couple of passes anyway. Because we're like right locked up where the mouse doesn't go any further. Start questioning what buttons I need to press. Very strange sensation. It's like it's very unnatural to be looking up like this in a not an FPS but a first-person game, certainly for this amount of time. And it's not as if we can flip over. It's not like it's a 6-axis flight model or something in 0G. I'm trying to think what game it is. Where if you look like directly that way, your character like bends at like an unnatural angle. It might even be Minecraft actually, now that I think of it. There was a game that was like that. I do find quite funny. That will not clean that. Ah, there we go. So it has given us, because we are very close to completion, the to-do list. Lower deck joists times 7, lower deck undersides times 8, and upper deck undersides times 2. So we need to do this, upper deck underside. Trying to get right in there. Maybe not be around here. No. There we are. So, lower deck joists times 7 and lower deck undersides. And this should be, hopefully, quite a quick task. Not that quick though. Mainly for, you know, making sure you can actually see what's happening and you don't throw up. Because if I'm like this, it doesn't provide a very immersive or relaxing experience. 85%. Feels like an age since we started this map, and indeed it has been 2 weeks. I can't remember whether or not the game tells us how long we have actually spent on each map. But this will be easily 2 hours. Without a doubt. Probably close to 3.5. I'd wager. Just going off like the episode lengths alone. See those? So those are right up against this one. Are they? I think they are. There you are. I do think it is still best to clean these joists first, then come back for the wood underneath. I think it is the best course of action. 3,724.36 genetic units worth of currency. We are. Now that there's not as much to bump into, she's smoother, more relaxing experience. Oh, wow, okay. Got that done quickly. I still finished it off though. You noticed I still continued on to spray underneath, just to get that overspray on that joist, like that. I'll go from this side. Got these tyres here, which almost got stuck in. But overall, thoughts on the map? It's different. I can't say that I like it, but I can't say that I massively dislike it either, because it is different, and I appreciate that. If it was just another brick building on the ground, yeah, it would be very satisfying to spray, but it wouldn't have presented the added challenges of, you know, having to actually navigate the thing. I think it's just a case of the distance involved is very prohibiting in cleaning some parts of it, and it's very time consuming is the main one, which is fine if that's what you're looking for. think I could do them maybe a little bit shorter. But then I guess it depends when you attack this. I couldn't imagine tackling this map with the very basic pressure washer. I mean, if you didn't have the long extension, you are at a serious disadvantage. I mean, out of interest, basic pressure washer with the long nozzle. It's not actually that bad, but it is leaving bits. Yeah, this just seems to be better. And it should be better. It's all doable. I wouldn't want to attempt it, but it is doable. 3 more lower deck undersides. And then we are almost there. Well, then we are there, in fact. And just those little bits. Stuck in a... yeah. Tripping up in some tyres. 99% cleaned. But yeah, overall, has presented us with an additional challenge. Not one of my favourites, though. However, I think the main takeaway from this is the effort required to clean it. You get an immense set of satisfaction once you've actually cleaned it. You know, we cleaned, say, the all-metal car. I mean, not all metal, but you know, easily 90 to 95% metal. You might have a bit of universal or rubber for or plastics or whatever, but you know, it's just they're very easy to clean. You do it, very satisfying to do. This one though, you finish head held high, knowing the amount of effort required has been paid off. Treehouse looks mighty fine. You spruce the spruce. I can't tell you how good it is to pirouette down those steps and small fresh pine. Oh, there you go. It's gone. Basically, he's happy. Right. There is the time lapse. And not a bad time lapse too. Oh, the spiral was really good. And then now it's just you're gonna not see much at all because it's the underneath. And there you are, level complete. That's good. Earned 1,550 generic units of currency. Yes, what do you say? Pirouette down those steps and smell fresh pine through the window. I was this close to packing up and moving out, but now I'm more determined than ever to find evidence of a beautiful missing link. And there you go. It doesn't seem to tell us how long it took, but we know it's going to be quite some time. Right. Clean the recreational vehicle is the one that's next. So we're going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of PowerWash Simulator. A bit shorter than the last ones, but, well, wouldn't take much. Next episode, we're going to have a look at this Clean the Recreational Vehicle and see what it is like. Either way, I hope you have enjoyed the episode and the series thus far. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.